Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, well, we have a job to do on a new car to me. Let's go check it out. So today we are working on this 2013 Toyota Prius V. Yes, wagons. We like wagons here. But anyway, the problem with this car here, and the reason we have it up on jack stands, there is like a rattle to this car when I turn on the car, or basically when the car's running, or the engine is running I should say, because it is a hybrid, so it kind of switches back and forth between the batteries here and the engine. I believe this is the problem here, and let me show you the parts that I got for it. And for this job we have a new OEM part. You can see this is a part number. It's from Toyota. And this is it. I haven't even opened it yet. With this, you do also need that metal gasket that goes with it. It doesn't come with it apparently, but it goes with this part here. I don't know if they actually use RTV, but apparently this is a thing that is pretty usual for this car. They tend to leak from, I guess, the gasket area. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw on some RTV. I bought some red one just in case. Funny enough, I've never worked on a Prius's timing chain tensioner before. The only reason I found out about a timing chain tensioner is luckily enough it was leaking. So we have started taking it apart. It's really not that bad, to be honest with you. Those are the only nuts that secure that part to the block. So last time I was doing an oil change to this car, I saw that it was leaking from there. And to be honest with you, I thought it was just like a block off plate of some kind, because I have seen that before, like on a regular OEM engine. So when I went ahead and took it off, or tried to take off the plate, it turned out to be a part. And I was like, what the hell is this? So just one of those moments, man, one of those moments. I sealed it up with the RTV. I didn't have the parts, or like new parts, so I just ended up using the old tensioner and the metal gasket, and I just went to town with RTV there. After that, pretty much started rattling, like a little rattle. So now that we actually have the new parts, we're gonna go ahead and just do the job. Might as well. Let me go ahead and take it off so you guys can so I can show you guys what the actual part looks like. All right, so I went ahead and removed some things in the way, not because I needed to necessarily, but just to show you guys exactly what I'm doing here. And those parts are right here. Just literally just the windshield wipers, the cowl, and that splash thing, whatever. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much start taking that. It's literally, I need to just pry it out because I might have went overboard with RTV when I put it back on. So this is the part here. So that right here, this is the part. I went ahead and pried it a little bit and it's ready to come out. So let's go ahead and take it out. All right, so we have the part out, and it definitely, I laid down the RTV pretty good. Just a little note, make sure to put the new part just how you took this one out. So because there's only two, it might be a case that it can go either this side up or this side up. But I noticed that, you know, it does have some type of, well, pretty much to lock it in place, which is this here. We can close it here, but it does lock. So right now it's locked out until you press this one back down like that, then it'll close up. And then there's like a little hook here, and you hook it up to this, and that way it stays closed like this one. But yeah, just a little note, make sure to put this new one back how you found this one, which is with the little thing pointing up. Right, so pretty bad news here. So it looks like I got the wrong part, or they gave me the wrong part. I checked my order history, ordered this part, but they gave me the wrong part. When I double checked the part number, yeah, this is the wrong part. So it looks like this job is now on hold until tomorrow. Yay. It is now the next day. We went ahead and went to buy the correct part. Okay, so this is the part that we had originally ordered, which is this part number. This is not the correct one. And you'll see right now the difference. This is the correct part number. 13540-0T as in Tom, 020. This is what you need. Okay, and these are the two parts together here. As you guys can see, it's almost the same part. It's just that the one we originally ordered has an O-ring here and doesn't use the metal gasket that this one needs because it doesn't have an O-ring. From what I know, this is for like different Toyota Lexus vehicles, not a Prius. Okay, so now that we have everything pretty much ready, I'm gonna go ahead. Well, first of all, make sure that where you're gonna install the tensioner in the hole, make sure to just clean it out. So now that we have all the parts that we need, finally, we're just gonna go ahead and install it. So just go ahead and apply some RTV here, throw this metal gasket on there, and they're ready to install. Just make sure, again, when you do install it, make sure to install it the way you took out the old one, which was with this hook here pointing upwards. So just keep that in mind. So now that we do have some RTV on the part there, what I'm gonna do better yet is first install the gasket on the studs over there on the side of the block, then go ahead and throw the part on there, so that way it won't shift from the holes. So I went ahead and put the tab on this end, on the facing forward. That way we can go ahead and when or if the time comes to replace the tensioner, again, the tab, it's easier to pry. And now we'll go ahead and install the part. And there it is installed right there. As you can see, there's some little bit of RTV oozing out of there, which is good. You can always kind of put more RTV if you really want to. I mean, you can just lather it on just to make sure it doesn't leak at all. It has more RTV now. Another angle there. And there is one final step. So as you guys may remember, we installed it just like this little part. We installed it just like this with the little hook on and this compressed. And the thing is, this tensioner here needs to be unhooked, so this thing could actually apply tension to the chain. So the trick is, you take your 19mm socket and you put it on your crank bolt, right? Then you have to be aware or listening, because you're gonna turn the crank pulley clockwise until you hear the tensioner unhook, and it'll make a sound. It'll make a pretty distinct sound. Let me see if I can do it on this old part here. So basically what you're doing, you're pretty much just releasing it like so, and you'll hear that. You'll hear the teeth running up, releasing the tension, which is pretty much this. That right there, that's the noise that you're waiting for when you're turning the crankshaft clockwise. So we're here, right? This is the front of the engine. The crank pulley's down there on the passenger side here. You turn it clockwise, like the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It usually takes 1, maybe 2 turns at most, but you will hear that sound. So make sure to pay attention. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do right now. This is the crank pulley here, and this is the crank bolt, 19mm. And again, we're turning clockwise. Hear that? Hopefully you guys heard that timing chain tensioner unhook and like the teeth release. After that, personally, I go ahead and pretty much spin the crank pulley a couple of rotations just to make sure. And that right there is how you replace the timing chain tensioner on a Prius V. Pretty sure it's going to be the same thing for different Priuses that are out there, especially I believe 2010 to 2015. So you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and well, see you guys next time. Peace.